Welcome to This Day at Everything Cool for February 2nd. On this day in 1977, Tandy officially began creating the TRS-80 computer. The computer was made by Tandy and exclusively sold through their massive collection of Radio Shack retail stores. Up until 1982, the TRS-80 was the best-selling personal computer on the market. They entered the unknown world of selling computers to families at a pretty aggressive price point, $599 if you opted for a 12-inch black and white monitor and data cassette storage. At launch, the TRS-80 came with backgammon and blackjack for free, and users could opt to pick up finance and education software. The machine ran the programming language BASIC and was upgradable to a point, but it was primitive and unreliable and was ultimately outclassed by the competition. But the TRS-80 was still the first computer for many of the pioneers that have shaped the tech world today. On this day in 1994, everyone's favorite Blue Hedgehog returned with Sonic the Hedgehog 3 on the Sega Genesis. It was actually the fourth game in the main series and offered the familiar high-speed side-scrolling action from its predecessors with new environments, special levels, and power-ups. Sonic 3 was actually developed alongside another new game in the series, Sonic and Knuckles, but Sega split them into two separate releases before launch. Users could still buy both games and combine them using the lock-on capability of the Genesis cartridges, creating a single game with the silly title Sonic 3 and Knuckles, much to the delight of meme makers everywhere. On February 2nd, in the year 2000, digital filmmaking took an important step forward. It was the day of the first digitally projected public film screening, with DLP Cinema and Texas Instruments partnering to show a special digital version of Toy Story 2 to audiences in Paris. Digital film projection is easier and less expensive than traditional film reels, and although it technically doesn't have as good a picture, digital files don't suffer the wear and tear that you get with film prints. It took a few more years for digital filmmaking to take over. Star Wars Episode II: Attack of the Clones was the first Hollywood movie shot entirely with digital cameras, with creator George Lucas pushing hard for digital projection when it was released in 2002. Now, most movies are shot digitally, and even if a film is shot on film, it's almost impossible to find a theater that doesn't use digital projection.